Alright, you guys, so ducktales this week. Episode 6 was better than last week's episode. Although, this episode still might be a bit, underwhelming for people. So basically what happens is, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Webby, Lina, Laura, or whatever that girl's name is from last week, and Launchpad go and see this movie about mole people, and then and then that gets Webby and Lena inspired to go try and seek out the Terraphibians, the fabled mole people that live underground from Duckburg. Now, of course, Huey, being the junior being the junior scout that he is, spends the entire episode trying to prove Webby and Laura and the other girl wrong, that the Terraphibians do not exist, and that the movement that they keep feeling underground is from an earthquake. Now, honestly, guys, the MVP of this episode would have to be Launchpad, because he literally spends the entire episode being freaked out by the movie that they had just got done seeing, and he is convinced that he himself and everybody else around him is mole people, and he literally spends the entire episode being a scaredy cat. Now, as far as Dewey and Louie's role in this episode, Louie is pretty much sort of the peacekeeper between Huey and Webby in terms of whether the Terraphibians are actually real, and Dewey basically spends the episode sort of making sure that Launchpad is okay, and we do get to see that the girl from last week's episode, she will end up betraying Webby and the triplets and Mrs. Beakley at some point, because she does possess a crystal that does give her the ability to do the power of levitation. So at some point, guys, Laura, or whatever that other girl's name is that was with the triplets, Launchpad, Webby, and Miss Beakley, she will end up betraying them at some point during DuckTales 2017. But at the end of the episode, Launchpad sort of convinces himself that he's a mole person too, and the Terraphibians do end up being real, and they end up helping everybody get back to the surface. So again, an okay episode, but a really, really funny episode if you're a Launchpad fan.